You are listening to Viewpoints from PlaceCloud. Cultural researchers tell stories of places from around the world. For the full multimedia experience and to support the creators you enjoy, visit placecloud.io.
I am sitting in the lovely, peaceful Quaker gardens near the Bunhill Fields burial ground. This is a modern sanctuary of calm within London. But it is also the site of the first Quaker burial grounds in the metropolis. The ground was purchased in 1661 for the price of £270. Nearby, in 1665, the Bunhill Fields burial ground was established, and it is important not to confuse the two. Across both sites, there was already a long history of interment. The name Bunhill derived from Bonehill and was the location where bones from the charnel house of Old St. Paul's Cathedral were once disposed. The Bunhill Field ground was used for the interment of dissenters and the plague dead, and its topography is markedly different to the Quaker ground, as many vaults and tombstones were erected on the site. The section of land under Quaker ownership was left undeveloped and used for grazing cattle and spreading out the wash, along with the burial of friends, which is the term Quakers use to describe themselves. In 1769, in the Quakers' records, the grazing of sheep and cattle was forbidden, alongside a complaint about dirt and bones being thrown into the ground from some of the neighbours. But other than this incident, during the final decades of the 17th century and until the mid-18th century, the Quaker burial ground held a second important function of providing for the community through being a place to graze livestock and spread out the wash. The first burial entry in the Quaker registers for this ground comes from the 8th of September 1661 for one Enoch Farmer. It reads, quote, Enoch Farmer, the son of William and Mary Farmer, of the parish of Stepney, by the world so called, deceased the 8th day of the 7th month in the year 1661, and was buried in the ground purchased by friends for a burial place near Bunhill Fields. End quote. In the many sources that reference this burial ground, the site was referred to as the burial ground at Whitecross Street, the ground at Chequers Alley, the Quakers' ground in Coleman Alley, or simply the Quakers' ground. The variety of names derive from the streets and alleys that surround it. There is still a plaque in the wall from 1799 which reads, quote, This wall and 7 inches of the ground on the north side are the property of the Society of Friends, 1799. Other than this, and a simple marker to the founder of Quakerism, George Fox, it is now just a peaceful garden. The ground was closed for burials on the 1st of January 1855 by an Act of Parliament which shut down all graveyards within central London due to health concerns. And this was after some 12,000 Quakers had been interred here over nearly 2 centuries.